Okay, well this is probably where it's gone wrong. Hello beautifuls, welcome back to my Chanel and welcome to this edition of We Need to Talk About Beautytok. Too many things are happening on Beautytok, too much misinformation, too much nonsense, although sometimes actually a hack, a tip or a trick can turn out to be quite good. If you do not know me, my name is Luxeria and I have been a makeup artiste for nigh on 2 decades, although I am quite retired at the moment. I also have a biochemistry degree because I have a fundamental interest in the way things work. And in this series, my lovelies, I like to go over why or why not a makeup look has or hasn't worked and whether some of the products that people use are good or not. Well, my lovelies, if you want to go and follow me over on TikTok and send me some nonsense to react to in this series, make sure you follow me. It's XXLuxeria. And before we start, if you could give this video a like, a hype, or a share, I would be very, very thankful, my lovelies. Well, make sure you're sitting comfortably, grab yourself a beverage. She is, in fact, dead. Pop your little hanger right into the TikTok hole, and let's see what we have in store today.
Would you care for some tea?
Right, what do we have first? Wait for it! My friend took black hairspray instead of setting spray after 4 hours of makeup. I'm just gonna say, we might as well just, a short horror story there, girls. Oh no! Oh no, this is very copyright. YouTube's going to be like, how even dare you?
Emil!
Vad har du gjort?
Emil!
Jag tog 5 setting spray.
Vad gjorde du?
Jag tog 5 setting spray.
Hade du använt settingspray?
Den var så fin.
Oh, I don't know. Is this a little bit of a tongue-in-wig scenario? Is this a little bit tongue-in-wig? I hope so, but very upsetting. 4 hours in glam just to have it destroyed. Oh, it's very loud. Copyright oh, everyone's a giggle. That is obscene. I would like to think that maybe you would see what's going to happen. I guess no. If you really, really, really want to apply a setting spray, I guess you kind of do go like this. And especially if you're doing drag, sometimes the setting sprays that one might use are in fact actually hairspray. I know, it's an old stage trick.
An illusion.
And if you do have your eyes closed and spray like this, perhaps you might end up with, well, something quite problematic. Oh, I'm sorry this happened to you. Who is this? Nameless. Who is this? Nah. Pamela the Pam. Oh, sorry, girl.
I hear that's how she died.
Oh, what do we have here? We got more drag makeup. Oh, today is the day of drag makeup. Okay, what do we have here? Drag makeup fail number 3. Oh, is this a series? Okay, let's hope not. Right, 15 seconds. What have we got? We've got, is that a hairdryer? It kind of looks like an embossing tool.
Old maiden.
Right, what Oh, this is very Amanda Lepore vibes. Perhaps not gone to plan. But I do think everyone starts somewhere. And the thing with drag makeup is you've got to go big or you've got to go home. Sometimes you can just go big at home. Pop goes the slut! Now, I've never done drag. I've maybe done it like twice in my life. Only really on Halloween. But if you need information on where to start, the best thing you can do is start looking at your features and which ones you want to really emphasize, because drag is the illusion of creating something where there might not necessarily be anything to start with. So if you want big, dramatic wing liner, look at how your features sit on your face and how much you have to transform them in order to create something that you're happy with. Only once when you start getting the hang of how your features look or how you want your features to transform can you then really really start bending the rules and smashing them out, actually, and then just looking like however you want.
Oh, wow. Isn't there egg on my tits?
Drag ultimately is an art form, and there's no right way to do an art form. It really does depend on what your end goal is, but if you're doing glam makeup, and this kind of looks a bit like glam makeup, softer at first is always a better option. And then once you've created everything softly, you can kind of start harshing up everything and thinking paint for the back row. I actually don't think this is a bad start. This is not a bad start. Like, the eyeliner is there, it's on, I can see it. Perhaps something smaller might be necessary to create the white on the inner corner, but honestly, a look like this would really benefit from mapping out where you want things to go. Drag is quite often about blending the rules of what we think is like traditional glam, but it does it in a really overdramatic way while still paying attention to the surface that it's on. Does that make sense? It's all about an illusion. An illusion!
What are you hiding?
What do we have here? Oh, okay, right. Me when drag makeup looks harder than it looks. What? Me when drag makeup is harder than it looks. This is a Trixie Mattel look, isn't it? I actually did a Trixie Mattel look many years ago, and it is not an easy makeup. Let's watch this, shall we? It was only 5 seconds. Oh! A bibbly boo!
This is so sick and fucking twisted!
Where's
Sick and
that?
twisted!
Where's that from? What's that? What's that sound?
This is so sick and fucking twisted!
I will say, the Trixie Mattel makeup is absolutely bonkers, but it still pays attention to the rules that I was mentioning earlier, which is... the size of your makeup, the proportion in comparison to the rest of the face, and the direction. She doesn't pull everything up, she pulls it out and up, which almost looks like it could be a real face. I know, kind of bonkers. The best kind of makeup, regardless of how drastic and over the top and absolutely batshit bonkers it is, still looks like it could exist. Does that make sense? It almost could be real. And that's where, like, the illusion comes in, because it's like, oh, could it, couldn't it? We just don't know, girls. And ultimately it's fun. Ultimately it's fun. And make sure you're having fun. If you're not having fun, don't do it, girl. You're not getting elected. Okay, we're back at glam makeup now. Okay, so is this correct? Hang on. I fear already that this might not be a correct use of the acronym POV. This isn't your point of view. This is our point of view. So it should be POV. You're watching me do blah. Anyway, the semantics of the Angleterre language is unnecessary in these videos. POV, you tried doing the viral lip stain and it goes wrong. Okay, what's the viral lip stain? How has it gone wrong? Teach us, educate us. All this for a cat. Okay, well, this is probably where it's gone wrong. Right, yes. Oh, that's quite a deep stain. Oh! That's quite... yeah, no, that's... oh... Did you do this? Oh, dear. Okay, we didn't even see the end moment there. Okay, let me have a... I'm going to put that here. Okay, so stains, lip stains, the staining on the soul.
It looks like stained glass.
Lip stains are an excellent tool and they can be used in multiple different areas of the face. Obviously, make sure that your lip stains are safe for use on the face and not just for use on the lips. I would necessarily avoid stains around the eye just because it's quite a delicate area of skin and staining could probably last a little bit too long or perhaps behave in a way that you wouldn't want it to necessarily. Yes, maybe. This might have worked had she have mixed the stain in with a cream of some sort, in with a moisturizer and just gently buffed it in. Although I will say a red stain like this, if you're going to do the technique that I've just explained, it will make you look sun-kissed on the verge of hot, like hot sun-kissed, not necessarily like golden glow. A bit like, oh, you've been in the sun and you put SPF 20 on, not SPF 50, Naughty. Ooh. Which is a look that some people go for. You know, I would rather people do a sun-kissed, hot sun-kissed look with a lip stain than go out and actually just get sunburned. Although I must say, in this lighting, I have a colour grade on at the moment that I've made myself, and it makes my chest look really red. It's actually not that red. What about over here? No, it looks even worse! Also, when I laugh, this goes bright red, and my forehead veins out, and this bit's bulging, and I'm just like, ah! So, don't come for me and my red skin. Lip stains. Yes, in conclusion, lip stains Yes, I do like them. In fact, actually, this is quite a nice lip stain. Did we see what it was? I would quite happily wear that lip stain. We don't have a brand. Does anyone recognize the brand? Silver Top. It's also a very, very dark lip stain, isn't it? It's not like orangey glow. It's very like deep burgundy vampire woman haunting your dreams, which, you know, I know some of you out there want that, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes, this is where it all went wrong, didn't it? Yeah. Oopsie daisy! Oh well, the International Federation of Oopsie Daisy.
Oh, tiny big.
Right, what do we have next? We've got the misadventures of something. What is it? The misadventures with Huda lip stain. Oh, was that what that was? Oh, I don't know. Let's watch. This is Lippy Links. Let's see. Tutorials in 2025.
This is
Be
a
like,
little
this wasn't a good
crazy,
idea.
but I'm
Okay.
gonna try it.
Oh, this is copyright music. Okay, what is that though? What is that round thing? So the Huda lip stain's like a pen. It got so blotchy because the heating was on and it dried out. Okay, well that's, yeah, maybe that's not the best. This... No. I think you're onto something, but ultimately... no. How did this function? I don't understand the need for the circle in the middle, because with something like a stain, it's more liquidy than a traditional lipstick, or even a traditional liquid lipstick, which is actually more like a cream, a very sort of thin cream, if we're going to be pedantic about it. The issue with using something like a felt tip style stain is that once the liquid is dried, it's dried. There's no real like moving to blend it in. It's just gonna dry where it is. Very similar to how we saw on the previous lip stain put across here. I don't know why you would do something with a circle and then try and fill it in afterwards. Generally, the lip stains that I find myself using and have used are a fast product. They dry quickly. They're designed for like, put it on, let it dry, then either peel it off or just let it sit in. Done. I must admit, I don't know how the Huda Beauty lip stain works, but I don't think that this isn't ideal. I mean, lip contouring is not a new phenomenon. There are definitely ways that you can contour your lips to make them look more full. And I guess a lip stain will give you a more semi-permanent option for that, especially if you don't want to wear a full-on lip. You just want a little bit of colour with perhaps a little bit of additional contouring. You can do that. I fail to see what the point of the circle is. I'm not sure. Anyone out there who has used the Huda Beauty lip stain, let me know your thoughts about it in the comments below, because I am always interested in a lip stain, because they do in fact make life slightly easier if you do not wish to wear a full lipstick upon a daily wear. It's very office, on the go, lip stain.
Daytime tweed with an evening chiffon.
Done. And I'm all up for office on the go lip stain done.
Beautiful.
Oh, okay. Oh, I love hacks. Is it gonna work? Is it not gonna work? I don't think I've ever come across a hack that I've been like, do you know what? Life-changing. A hack should be two things to me. It should save you time or it should save you money. If it does neither, it's not a hack, it's just a long way of doing something. Okay, first of all, I just got to say, she has gorgeous skin. Gorgeous girl.
Do you struggle with eyeliner? I've got the best hack.
Best
Maybe
hack.
pencil, black, brown, whatever colour you want.
What's
You're gonna
this?
Put your finger right in the corner of your eye, and where you can feel the
Ooh.
pressure, that's where you're going to put your pencil liner. I'm drawing mine here. And we're going to put it into the corner of the eye, and we're just going to pull it out.
Oh, I have seen this. Oh, I thought this was going to go differently. I thought there was going to be a different technique here.
Liner.
Yes, this will work. Now, I am going to say she is angled at a very specific angle where going up and away like that is going to naturally look beautiful in that kind of a shape anyway. She has the perfect eye shape for this. If you noticed, I was about to say the pull-out method. That is so obscene and not in any way, shape or form what I mean here, but it is, you know, pulling out. Where she has pulled the eyeliner out, stop it, gutter lady, it just perfectly continues from her natural eye contour, her natural eyelid contour, and it just flows so beautifully. Something like this will really work if you have a similar eye shape. If you don't have a similar eye shape like me and have to work a little bit harder to get the result that you want, doing something like this could still work. However, what I would do is take an angled liner brush or even an angled eyebrow brush and just take a little bit of concealer underneath just to sharpen it out and help it contour to a shape that is flattering for your face. Do I have anything here that I can show you? Right, this is my plastic surgeon's pen. Going from the edge of the nose to the edge of the eye is an ideal line to want to follow for an eyeliner that is in the realm of flattering for an upswing look. Obviously, if you want to go for something different like the puppy dog eyeliner trend, ignore this completely. But following this natural line of the face is always going to give you a positive outcome. As you can see, mine is just sort of like that. Does that make sense? I do think that this is a good hack. I feel like once you get your little like muscle memory going, I think this could be a really great idea, especially if you're just like holiday vibes, sensible little like bloop, done. Gorgeous. Love that. A little bit of correcting with concealer and you are ready to go. Ready to go. I like that. What a great little hack.
Oh, that's nice.
Fast and easy. Fill your socks with water. Right. Oh, we got another eyeliner hack. Okay, I think I've seen this one before. Let's watch before I pass judgment. Oh, I don't like this song. I've heard it far too many times. Do you ever just go off music when you hear it? I feel like trend music really makes... Oh, God. No, fog in the eye! Ah! That's not true. That's not true. That's lie machines. That might be true. Okay, we need to check. This is very alarming. Okay, so first of all, in order to claim whether this is true or false, how sharp is the fork? And also, that's on the bottom one. So she would have to put the fork upwards. Right? Because that's on the lowest, this is on the lowest prong of the fork. So that way, ah, biscuit! Would you like a fork in the eye? No. Come on then. Oh, hello, baby. Have you come to see me at work? This is a nice surprise. Have you been sitting outside? It's nice and autumnal now. It's not as warm, is it? You've been cuddling up to me because you're a bit cold. Right, biscuit. Do you think that this video is fake? Look, we've got this here. I don't think this is correct. Do you think this is correct? Or do you think it's the government? Do you think it's government conspiracies?
The government!
I think she's applied the eyeliner to the bottom one here, and she's going to flip it round like it's not the problem. Although I guess maybe if you turned it like that. Oh, we'll just have to watch again, won't we, Biscuit? Let's watch. Right, so she does that. That's the bottom going to the top. But then there's a cut there, which makes me go... Yeah, like, look, this is... She's turned it round, and now it's at the top when she was applying it on the bottom, but it might be a reflection thing that I'm not quite understanding. Oh, physics, biscuit. Also, don't put forks near your eye. That's far too sharp. I just think that's way too perfect to be this. Like, effectively, this is a stamp. Well, I'm not sure, you know. I'm not sure. What do you think, Biscuit? Do you think government conspiracies? You don't know what's going on, do you? Not a thought behind your little eyes. It is nearly your dinner time, I must admit. Is that why you've come up to see me? Nearly your dinner. Is it cupboard love? CEO of Estee Lauder, I think it's time that you go sit on your pillow so that I can finish my day job. Covered in blonde fluff. Why did I get a blonde dog? I don't know.
Oh, tiny big.
Right, what do we have now? Okay, we've got another eyeliner hack. Okay, 1 second eyeliner. Let's watch this.
1 second eyeliner.
Oh, this is by the same girl. Okay, I was gonna say, oh, she's got the same like gorgeous eyeliner, like eye contour shape naturally. No wonder why she can do it. Yes, this is the thing, is that when you have a shape of eye that is already lends itself to creating that beautiful contour, you have to do less work to make the eyeliner look flattering. Does that make sense? Like, some people are just the universe's favourite, and we have to accept that. Imagine being able to. Like, that is just done. Oh, no, yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it? Very good. Lashes kind of hide it a little bit, but very 3D effect. Oh, it is lovely, though.
1 second eyeliner.
Imagine being able to do all that. Gorgeous, stunning, done. Could never be me. Oh, what's this? Okay, laser tattoo removal on the face gone wrong. Oh. Just call me Rolishuia do.
Oh, copyright me. Oh, tiny big.
Having a wank.
Oh, Jesus was a bottom!
How dare you! Kill your death! I should have swallowed you!
Right, what's happening? Is that it? That's very Ash Wednesday. Oh, laser tattoo removal is quite frightening. Okay, laser! How did it go wrong? What happened? What's gonna happen? Oh. Is he gonna faint? What's gonna happen? Oh. Oh, that looks very, very painful. He's doing good. He's doing good. Oh, not in the eye. Not in the eyeball, girl. Not in the eyeball. Not needle in the eyeball, girl. Oh, what's happening? Is it not meant to look like that? I don't know what... I can't remember what laser tattoo... Oh, it does that. How did that go wrong? I was on the edge of my... The entire time. How did that go? I have to look in the comments. How did this go wrong? I simply must look further. So everyone's like, what went wrong? Slowest laser zaps. It's probably going to scar worse. How did it go wrong? I have to read this. How did it go wrong? Tagging his whole family. Skipped primary school. What does that even mean? Did this guy give himself a fake eye scar? It's a cheap laser. Why not just cut the skin off? I think it's broken. So what happened was silence. It's supposed to shed the lower layer of hydrated skin, evaporating the oxygen molecules from the hydrogen ones. By the way, I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, for God's sake! Okay, if we've been clickbaited. Baited clicking. I don't think Biscuit's happy about that.
The government!
So we've covered in this series, I think it was actually in the last video, a lot of laser tattoo removals, because I've actually had laser tattoo removal. This doesn't look like it went quite to plan. I'm sure there'll be a laser specialist in the comments somewhere that can go a little bit further onto this. How I remember this working is that the skin immediately like popped and everything went bright, like a bright color. It doesn't mean the tattoo is gone. It means that the ink and this, I think it's actually the skin above the ink has gone. But any hairdressers here who've played with cotton bleach on their fingers or something, like you see the skin lift, that's kind of what it looks like when you have laser tattoo removed. Tattoo removal laser. Laser removal tattoo.
She's dead.
That did look like it was a particularly... It almost looked like scarification at the end there, which I'm not sure was the vibe that this person wanted. Now, I don't know what this symbol is. It could be a pagan symbol of some sort. It might be something a bit more nefarious. I'm not familiar with these kinds of symbols. It looks like perhaps a rune, but what does that rune mean? Daytime tweed and a wig on a bin? We do not know. We are not here. We do not see. We do not ask. Well, we should really. All of these things. Laser tattoo removal is no joke. It does sting. This is about probably the same amount that I had because I had my whole eyebrows done when I had them microbladed and I had them laser tattoo removed. It was the only thing that actually worked in the end. It wasn't easy, but it wasn't the worst thing I've ever felt, but it was definitely like
Deep breath and sting. Deep breath and sting.
And the thing is, with a tattoo this deep in tone, it looks like it was black at some point. It's gonna take more than one session. And then once the pigments start fading into different colors, you need to approach it with different wavelengths of light to get rid of those extra colors. It's a long process, but it can be done. And even at the very, very end, you usually are left with a slight faint outline of something that was there. As they say, tattoos are quite often permanent.
Marital concerns continue to bedevil me.
Oh my goodness me. Okay, another tattooed lady. Right, what do we have here? Eyebrow tattoo. Eyebrow tattoo gone wrong. Hello.
Okay, you ready to look at them?
Okay, is this a secret lady? Naughty one. That is obscene.
What do you think? Do you like them?
Yes.
Is she an
Do
actress?
you not like them?
No, I love them.
I think they look amazing. They're so nice and natural.
Oh, yeah. Naturally insane.
Do you not like them?
That is
What's
so
wrong?
extreme.
Why does that one go on like
Yes, it's not
I haven't
real.
wiped them off
She
yet.
is
Do you want me to show you
laughing.
what they look like?
Please.
She is laughing, so I'm hoping that she is in on the joke. Well, there we go. Oh, that's still a bit much, isn't it?
No, that was my favorite one.
Oh, you like that
Yeah,
one?
I like how it went.
Oh, it is still a bit strong and... Oh.
Better?
I love them. They're amazing. Oh my
Nice.
god. Oh my god, I love them.
Aren't they beautiful?
They're actually amazing.
Stunning.
They're stunning, yeah.
If she asks them and she's happy with them, then that's fine. But if somebody put these eyebrows on me, I'd be like, I don't know. Does she look happy at the end there, or is it just because she's laying down she looks a little bit like panic-stricken? Panic-stricken? Now, this looks like it might be, is it called HD brows? Is that what it's called? HD brows? Or it might be the micro dotting technique. I'm not sure, we didn't see. It's usually a type of tattooed eyebrow that either, I think the HD brows are the ones that last like 6 weeks and it's technically like a long-term stain, whereas the dotted brows are like microblading but done with dots instead of lines so that you can actually get like a thicker, more powdery effect. In the last episode here, I explained about semi-permanent and permanent makeup, in my vision, should be used to almost take you to a final look, not actually take you to the finished look. If she's happy with this outcome, there's nothing really we can say. Like, choose happiness, choose joy, girly wig. These eyebrows now are so full. And I know with tattooing and with microblading and things of the such, there is a healing time and they never look like this in a month or 2 months' time. They always slightly shrink and slightly fade. It's still quite an extreme, strong shape to have with nothing else on your face. No mascara. Well, she might have a little touch of mascara on, but nothing else. It's, in my opinion, it's too much of a complete look for it to be harmonious with the rest of the face. But that's just my opinion. You can do whatever you want, my sweeties. Death! I do think there's also something to be said about the technique used with permanent brows of this persuasion. I don't necessarily... Do I think that mapping them out is a good idea? I guess mapping them out will be the best idea to get them to a point where they look related. But people's eyebrows are naturally a little bit, they're a little bit asymmetric, and if you fill them in full to get them looking perfect, I feel like sometimes that can just end up in a strange place. And I don't know if necessarily everyone wants to go to that strange place. But then again, I'm also a die-hard perfectionist, and that actually leads my life to feeling quite destroyed quite often because I hate it.
Oh, that's horrible.
But if you love the brows, great. Not for me. That's what I'm going to say. Not for me. I would not be... No. Oh, tiny big. Fun fact. Botox makes you look demented when you cry. This is true. This is... Okay, right. We've had a bit of Botox last time. We're having a bit of Botox today, girls. Right, let's hear. What knowledge do you have to bestow upon us?
This is the reality of family leaving. Oh my God. We both just went to the car and hugged each other, so I'm crying.
I can't hear a word she's saying. I'm so sorry. Mummy, turn it up. Mummy. Sorry, what?
This is the reality of family leaving. Oh my God. We both just went to the car and hugged each other, so I'm crying. Oh, I'm a cry so much. Don't believe what you see on social media. We've been posting such happy videos all day. Oh, have a nice weekend, everyone. I'm laughing and crying.
Okay, so we might be having a nervous breakthrough here. There we go. That's kind of a flattering photo. There's not really a way you can show someone, like, in a plethora of emotions in a flattering way, is there? So, do you look insane when you have Botox and you cry? Yes. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I am on the Botox train. I will never go off the Botox train. I love the Botox train. Next stop, Frozen Land. I will say, when it comes to things like Botox, you need to have your goals pretty much mapped out. And my goals are not to be 100% frozen, because you do end up looking a bit stressed and also quite thin. I don't know, like, skin just gets thinner, muscles get thinner, everything atrophies over time if you get Botox without letting it fully wear off first. I might go into a bit more of that next time, perhaps, or later, who knows? I like to have my Botox with the idea of reducing perhaps, like, 80% of my expression. Like, I can still move and I can still frown, but I can't, like, pull the most obscene face ever. I mean, I'm actually doing quite well. I see Botox as anti-aging, not reverse aging, and that's just me. You can get as much or as little Botox as you want, as long as you go to a reputable place and you know what you're getting yourself in for. You might, if you are prone to having emotional breakdowns, end up looking a bit bonkers in your car.
Oh, that's nice.
The first day after I get Botox, my mental health goes beep, and I don't know why this is. I feel like I only experience this with Botox. I don't get the same feeling with filler.
Scandalous.
Okay, what do we have here? Oh, goodness me. Okay, Botox-tosis. Do you say the P in ptosis? Tosis. Ptosis? A Botox. Right, I think I know what's going to happen here. Let's listen.
I got Botox done on my face about 2 weeks ago. Not the first time I've done Botox, but this time around I got
Your skin looks incredible.
a side effect called ptosis. You can see it if you look at my eye. I'm not trying to make my eye smaller. Right now, the muscles in my forehead are just frozen and sunk my eyebrow even lower, so it makes my eye look like it's shut, so it's much smaller. So like I said, I got it done about 2 weeks ago. You usually see results from Botox in about like 10 to 14 days, and the results typically last about 3 to 4 months. Like I said, this is not the first time I've done Botox. I only do it on my forehead. I saw the nurse at the place I go to, and she said I'm not a good candidate for Botox.
Okay, so let's talk about why this might happen. We can watch the rest of it shortly. Hold your horses, girlywigs. Botox is a botulinum toxin. Is it botulinum? No, that's a brand name. It's a paralyzing agent that you inject into muscles to stop the nerve impulse crossing the space between nerve endings. So a pulse will flow down a nerve and it will cross a little space in between the nerves where you have things known as neurotransmitters that transmit a pulse to the next nerve ending. And that is how we move muscles. That's how the fibers communicate with each other. In fact, that's how all nerves communicate with each other, through electrical impulses. Botox is an inhibitor that stops those impulses being conducted across that space, therefore paralyzing the muscle. Now, when it comes to Botox placement on the face, your face is so complicated with the level of muscles and connective tissue and all sorts of things going on. Every muscle in your face has an equal and opposing muscle attached to it. Does that make sense? So when you are raising your eyebrows, not only is this muscle contracting, the one under, like here, is relaxing. So it's a push-pull, push-pull, push-pull. And when you go and get Botox, if you go to a very reputable place, and sometimes this can happen even in the reputable places, there are no-go zones where if the Botox slips into it and paralyzes a muscle down here, and it has nothing else to pull it down, you will end up with ptosis, which is exactly what this is. And it can go like this. It can happen on the side of your face. It can happen anywhere that you get Botox and it moves into an area it's not meant to be. Which is why when you get Botox, quite often you're told no exercise, no bending over, no moving your face around too much, no leaning down like this, staring at your phone, because it could sink into an area where it's not meant to be. It's not like filler. Filler is a sort of vague, thick substance. It has a viscosity to it. Botox is literally like a full liquid, like a very low viscosity liquid, so it can spread and travel quite easily. The sad reality with Botox is there is no anti-Botox. There is no, like with hyaluronic acid fillers, you can have hyaluronidase if something goes wrong. With Botox, you have to ride it out. And that is not something that you want to risk, which is why you should only really go to professionals. And it is a case of you get what you pay for. And unfortunately, sometimes even the professionals make mistakes. It is one of those things that the more frequently you have Botox, the higher the chances are that you'll eventually run into one of these issues happening to you. It's very that. Let's watch the rest.
But this has never happened to me before. Like usually, like you can look in my other videos where, like I do Botox a lot, but I don't have this. She also said that the number of units I do is very, very low, and that she really doesn't recommend going lower than what I do, which is 32 units. She says typically patients do around 40 units.
Over
now,
the whole, yes,
I've always kind of been a little hesitant about doing 32 because the place I used to go to in New York, they only did 28 units, and I always felt like that was right for me.
Okay.
But that was a number of years ago. So I'm older now, so maybe I need a few more units.
4 extra units, which is like this much.
But like I said, this has never happened. And my question is kind of being very roundabout. For anybody, like any estheticians, anybody that is familiar with Botox or injectables, is what she said correct? Which I don't think it is. I think I'm probably perfectly fine doing 28 units. I honestly think that the injector probably went a little lower than she needed to, and this is what caused this.
Too far in.
But I'd like some opinions about this.
Interesting.
I went to go see the nurse because I thought she could give me some eye drops to kind of open up my eye a little bit, but she was no help. You know, to say that I'm not a candidate for Botox when I've been doing Botox for years and never had these results is ridiculous.
Oh, that's so sad. That's not good. It's clearly travelled where it shouldn't. I would say, even a little bit on her jaw seems like it might have been affected by it. I don't know for sure, but it might have been. Let's have a little look at the comments here because there might be an esthetician. Here, injector here. It looks like you've had brow ptosis and lid ptosis. Brow ptosis is caused by the injector injecting too low in the frontalis muscle. That's this bit. There's always a no-go area like here. You can have here done, but not here. Unless you are a male who wants that real, like, oh, boo, 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 no, boo, boo. Lid ptosis is caused by the injector accidentally hitting the levator palpebrae superioris, which is the muscle that holds the eyelid open. Is it this one here? It's like here. Unfortunately, time is the best healer until this wears off. That is the sad reality with Botox, is unfortunately, you just have to wait. Oh, what do we have now? No, we've got another Botox fail. Oh, goodness me. Day of the ptosis. Okay.
Here's your unsolicited eye update.
Eye update.
It's still closed.
Whole eye closed?
My doctor prescribed me some drops to try and open the eye up. But at least I'm getting accommodations on my work so I can work from home due to impaired vision.
Oh, okay. Well, that didn't go anywhere near what I thought. Okay, so yeah, this is a more extreme version of what we've just seen. I've never ever seen someone's eye completely close from Botox. I guess I don't know if she'd had it done for aesthetic reasons or for cosmetic reasons or even medical reasons, because Botox is also it's like a medical thing. If you have eye strain or eye vision issues or even migraines, you can get Botox prescribed in order to help with those symptoms. I've never seen someone's eye completely closed like this, which is kind of frightening really, because if this was cosmetic and this was done on the other side as well, she might functionally have not lost her sight but been temporarily paralyzed to the point where she can't use her sight, which would be bonkers. It just goes to show you there is a risk every single time that you get something cosmetic done, which is why the old adage, which is the one that I tend to live my life for, is you get what you pay for. Although it did sound like the previous client that we saw went to a professional, but they just went to someone new. That's the hardest part, isn't it? Because even the professionals can have an off day. Right, oh dear, what do we have here? Oh, trigger warning, girls, triggered. Right, watch me fill my own lips. I think by now you guys might understand my feelings on doing your own fillers. I have complex feelings towards it. I generally err on the side of like, don't do that. The only reason why I would suggest... Okay, should we watch it first? I've been a nasty wig. I'm a nasty wig. Okay. She is overfilling her lips a little bit though. Is she British? She's got to be. We love to overfill. Somebody gonna get my gout. Oh no, I can't show that. Bleedy, bleedy lady. Okay, well, we get the idea, don't we, that she is in fact doing her own wigs. I don't think that doing your own filler is necessarily a good thing. I also don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. I do think when you're doing things to yourself, you have no way of saying, is this too much? Am I going too far? I should stop. There's no safeguarding in place to make sure that you aren't taking your own health into jeopardy. B, I also do think that when you are injecting yourself, your body does go through a sort of adrenaline rush shock and you are more likely to make mistakes. And if you put filler in a vein and you cause vascular occlusion, that's a problem. And you need to be in a professional enough environment that somebody can immediately administer hyaluronidase if you're using a hyaluronidase-based filling agent. I would suggest you can't really do hyaluronidase on yourself, even as a professional, because I'm someone who's had it. It is a painful procedure. It's not like filler, it's not numbing, it's not pleasant, it is a problem. So once again, it's one of those things that I say is you're only a professional if you can fix it when it goes wrong. I do also tend to feel like this girl might have just a little bit too much filler in the lips, just a little bit for my personal tastes, That's all I'm gonna say. My personal tastes. I've been a nasty wig. Well, my loves, what on earth have we seen today? That was a bit much, wasn't it? We ended on a high, we got high in the middle, and we started on a high. Where can we go from here? Down. If you have enjoyed today's selection that I have prepared for the charcuterie of YouTube, please make sure you subscribe, hype, and like this video, and follow me over on TikTok if you wish to send me more abject nonsense. And with that, my loves, it's time for the Patreons. You can see yourselves scrolling past on the screen. Over on the Patreon, we have the Traitors UK season 1 up to episode 6. I'm just about to finish off Project Runway season 2. I also show you all of the uncopyright edited versions of my videos here. Luckily with these ones, I don't tend to face copyright issues, so you'll find things like Gordon Ramsay over there, Tabitha takes a wig off, and other. And the link for that is in the description below. And as always, I want to say a massive thank you to my top tier Patreons. Orcos Samoji, Carol Sturm, Jojo, A Literal Pipefish, AJ Padilla, Anthony Michael Hernandez, Ashley Lisa, Auntie Sash Hazelwood, Barry Chapman, Becky Johnson, Bish and Bubs Quartz, Breakaway 87, Caffeinated Raptor, Callie Rose, Cancerfish, Catalina Kaz, Seraph, Shell Hermans, ContraPoints, Danny, Dick Kratz, Dr. Lula, EBBB, Eli Sowers, Goth Hoblin, James Aisen Girl, Jennybeth Herman, Jenny Dahlia, Lauren Kylie, Leanne Jones, Les Banana, Lytle Sizuries, Love Potion, Malfunctioning NPC, Mandy, Martin Rule, Martin David, Marzipan, Martinita, Minumoto, Miranda Bryant, Mo Sherman, Morgan Lethay, Ms. Kiss, OKS Kyle, Radhika Madala, Rainy Raelian, Rupreet, Sarah Maria, Semyaza Meridot, Shanro, Sean Pelkey, Steffutech, TNS Mum, The Jessica Hightower, Todd Bowley, Tony Macker's Track, Windy Potato, and Jalachna. And you know what, my loves? I think I'm going to leave it on the note of...